Hello, guys and gals, lords and ladies, saints and sinners of every kind. Welcome to Rise Up Jerusalem. I'm Connor McLaughlin, and this week I am going to apologize for the last time that I missed a week of an episode. I know I did that every single episode, but this will be it, because last week I officially graduated high school, which means that it is summertime, which means that I also don't have to do an immense amount of school every single day, which means that you'll be getting more podcasts, and hopefully this will turn from a podcast into a vlog soon, maybe, fingers crossed. Not saying to send me money, but send me money, I'm a poor college student. Anyways, so this week I wanted to talk about something that's really kind of cool. I want to, because I am done and it's officially summer for me, I want to talk about top 5 Catholic books for your summer reading. That's right, 5 Catholic books that will, at least 5 of books that I really enjoy and I think are really good. There's a ton out there that I'm going to miss, that I really enjoy, that I think that could really help you to grow in your faith this summer, because school may stop, but you're learning about the faith never does. So we are going to drop 5 amazing books on you right here. Top 5 books for summer reading to grow in your faith over the summer. And I guess we start number 5 because it's a countdown, and we go to the best one. Number 5 is To Save 1,000 Souls by Father Brannen. You have probably heard about this book if you are any sort of Catholic male who has any discernment for the priesthood, because this is the book that a lot of people push, and for very good reason. This is a phenomenal book. Yes, I said priesthood discernment, because the tagline for this book is a guide for discerning a vocation to diocesan priesthood. Now, I will 100% say that this is an absolutely phenomenal book. I mean, come on, if you have any thoughts about, should I become a priest? You know, like, I have some questions about it, like, you know, exactly what do priests do, and how do I know if I'm being called to be a priest, and maybe just what exactly is a vocation, and, you know, what are the marks of being a priest? I don't think I can live without, you know, having a marriage and a wife and all that stuff. Well, this book will answer for you. It is an absolutely phenomenal book. I will be the first to say, and you can ask any dude who's read it, and they will say, yeah, it's a really good book. So, book number 5 is To Save 1,000 Souls by Father Brannen. I believe you can buy it from Amazon. I'm like 90% sure you can buy it from Amazon. Number 4 is Thomas Howard's On Being Catholic. This book is published by Ignatius Press, probably still also on Amazon. This book, I got this book for my confirmation a few years ago, and I read it, and I don't really like books that are very much like, oh, you know, here's explaining the faith in such a way, in X way. But all in all, this book is absolutely phenomenal. Really what it does is it just says, here is what it means to be Catholic. Here is what the Eucharist really means. Here is the response to the question, are Catholics saved? Here is what we believe about the Blessed Virgin. Here's our traditions and where they come from. Here is our belief of why we wear the crucifix. It is a really, really good book, just as a refresher of a lot of key topics, but in a good, deep way. And if you guys have been watching this podcast or have seen any other podcasts, if you haven't, go back and watch them, because they're all really fun, and you'll enjoy them, hopefully. Or you'll just stop watching and never watch them again. But if you have watched this podcast for a while, you will know that I am a fan of taking the standard stuff that everybody talks about and going super deep. This is what this book does. It goes deep on the Eucharist. It goes deep on Mary. It's a really great book. So highly, highly encourage this book as our number 4 book for learning about your faith over the summer. Book number 3. I don't know why I'm doing that. Book number 3 is by Dr. John Cuddeback, called True Friendship, Where Virtue Becomes Happiness. Now, last summer, I got to go up to Christendom College and do their Experience Christendom Summer program and take a week-long class by Dr. Cuddeback. He is a professor of philosophy up at Christendom. And learning from that man is phenomenal. He is such a great teacher. He teaches the Aristotle method of having you think about it, and you and all of your comrades discussing and trying to decipher truth by figuring out what is good, holy, pure, and just figuring out what truth by discussion. And he's really just guiding the topic. And even if you don't have a chance to have a class from him in person, this book is a phenomenal book. It talks about happiness, friendship, dating, marriage, exactly what it all is. I am probably going to do an episode on friendship soon, and it will mostly be based off stuff that I learned from having a class with him. The 3 kinds of friendships according to Aristotle and Nicodemean ethics, how they apply, really what exactly friendship is, and what true friendship is, and what not true friendship is. Because as we all know, we have different kinds of friends, especially during the summer. It's like, well, who are my real friends, and dating during the summer and all that stuff. This book will help you with that, not only over the summer, but really just learning how to be a better friend and really who your real friends are in life. So book number 3 is True Friendship by Dr. John Cuddeback. Book number 2 is, and I'm going to say right now, your parish may actually have copies of this book. I don't even know if you can buy it. Like, I think it may even be free. I don't actually know. All I know is that this book is amazing. This book is called Beautiful Mercy, a companion for the Year of Mercy. It was published by Dynamic Catholic. And I can't say that any one specific person wrote it, because there are a ton of phenomenal Catholic speakers and apologists, and just phenomenal Catholics in general, who've put in writings into this book. So, for example, Father Larry Richards, Christopher West, Jackie Francois, Jennifer Fulweiler, Matt Fradd, Father Michael Schmitz's part in there is literally phenomenal. Like, it is just, I read this book and I'm like, oh my goodness, mercy it's pretty cool. This book is the perfect companion for the Year of Mercy, and in the Year of Mercy, this is the book you should be reading. Over the summer, not a hard read. It's 178 pages. It's not a hard book at all to read. It is a really amazing book to learn more about all the different sides of mercy and really just what the corporal and spiritual works of mercy are. Now we're getting to book number 1 is the Bible. Yes, we're going with the Bible because it's a great book. More importantly, we're going to go with a companion book to the Bible called Understanding the Bible by Father Laux. I'm going to be honest, I actually had to read this book for school last year. Not the biggest fan of having to read books for school, but this book is really, really good on helping you to understand the Bible. It goes every single little portion of the Bible, every book, and explains exactly what's going on. Heck, I don't even know there was a book called The Song of Songs until I started reading this like 2 years ago for school. And the book worked. I got 100 for 11th grade religion. It's a great book. So again, here's what you want to do when reading the Bible. Don't read cover to cover. Take a gospel and read the gospel and read it with his companion. There are other great companions to the Bible, but this will give you a really good overview. And there are companions to different gospels as well, and you can find them all over the place. Make sure they're Catholic, though. Make sure they're Catholic. And I'm not just going to say read the Bible from cover to cover, because you'll get stuck at Leviticus or Deuteronomy, and no one likes to do that. Because if you don't even know what Leviticus and Deuteronomy are, they're literally rule books for Moses' time. It's not fun. But you know what is fun? What is fun is knowing what's actually going on in the Bible. So pick a story that you like in the Bible, or pick a gospel, read it, really learn about exactly what's going on in it. And yeah, do that over the summer. Imagine how cool that would be if you were able to read an entire gospel over the summer, and really understand the gospel and understand a little bit of what the Bible is. Or really, you could just read the book Understanding the Bible and get a good general overview of exactly what's going on in the Bible without ever actually reading the Bible. Though I would still read the Bible because it is like the inspired word of God and all that. So kind of a cool thing. So guys, those are my top 5 books to read, to grow, deeper in your faith over the summer for this year, 2016. I hope you have an amazing time over the summer and fun. I will be doing an episode every single week now because I am done school, and yay! So guys, tell all your friends that this is an amazing show and that they should watch it. Or listen to it, because it's a podcast that may or may not be turning into a vlog soon. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as it was in the beginning, is now and never shall be, rise up and live.